Shrek grabbed a frog, blew it into a balloon, and gave it to the princess. The princess felt warmth in her heart. She immediately grabbed a snake, blew it into a balloon, and twisted it into the shape of a puppy to give back to Shrek. The two held their balloons, strolling across the moonlit lawn. The princess noticed Shrek was hungry, so she thoughtfully made him cotton candy out of flies. Worried he still wouldn't be full, she used her singing to call birds, but her voice was so beautiful, the bird became overwhelmed and exploded on the spot, leaving behind a few eggs. The princess cooked them into fried eggs. They walked and talked, from noon until dusk. This time Shrek roasted a field mouse for the princess. To everyone's surprise, the noble princess ate it with great enjoyment. In the glow of the sunset, they talked about life. The princess realized that while Shrek looked rough on the outside, he had a deeply kind heart, and sparks of love quietly bloomed. However, as night fell, the princess suddenly panicked and hid inside an abandoned hut, insisting that no one be allowed in. But the curious donkey barged in anyway, and discovered that the princess had turned into a green ogre. It turned out she had been cursed by a witch since childhood. Every night she would transform into a hideous monster, and only true love's kiss could break the spell. The princess sadly confessed, who could ever love a terrifying, ugly monster like her? Coincidentally, Shrek overheard this outside the door, and mistakenly thought she was talking about him. Heartbroken, he threw away the flowers and left. The next day, Shrek brought the short king before the princess. The princess, thinking Shrek despised her, sadly agreed to marry the king. After she left, Donkey told Shrek the truth. With Donkey and his friend the dragon's help, Shrek rushed into the wedding, and confessed his true love to the princess. As the sun set, the princess turned into a green ogre again. Everyone was horrified, but Shrek still gazed at her with deep affection. The two shared a heartfelt kiss. Golden light enveloped the princess's body. The curse was lifted, but the princess did not turn back into a beauty. Instead, she chose to remain in her ogre form, because she knew Shrek loved her for who she truly was, and she wished to match her beloved. In the end, with the forest as their witness, this unusual couple held a grand wedding.